Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the CD Racoola show. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout. Old CD is telling you why. Because today we're reviewing the 2015 film Krampus. And he's coming to a town near you this holiday season. Before we dive down the chimney of this Krampus review, let's see the brute. No, that's Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa. That's not old Crumpy. Oh my goodness, that's not Krampus either. That's Scrooge. Give me the guy who hates Christmas and good cheer the most. No, now you're just playing with me. That's Mr. Grinch. Yes, finally, that's the Krampus we're looking for. This movie was a lot of fun and one of the best holiday horror films of all time, in my not-so-humble opinion. Nothing better than settling down by the fire with a fresh glass of blood and watching old Krampus do his thing, baby. Krampus is, of course, based on the old German folklore and legend about a monstrous Santa who comes to take the bad kiddies away from their mommies and daddies and drag them down into the underworld. Oh, it's so awesome. You have to watch it. One of the things I love about this Krampus film is that it is exactly the opposite of every Lifetime holiday movie. I can't sit through another one of those Lifetime holiday movies. As a horror aficionado, I just can't do it. Krampus is the dark shadow of Santa. He's everything Santa and the Lifetime Network is not. Let's see a picture of them here together. Oh boy, a little different look, huh, between those two. This film was directed by Michael Dougherty, whom is a pretty big deal in the horror community, as he has directed both Trick or Treat and Godzilla, King of the Monsters. You can and should check out old CD's review of the film Trick or Treat, one of my personal favorites as well. The cast of this film was, and I quote, amaze balls. If you're wanting to know what amaze balls are, they are just little balls of amazing. Duh! Here are a couple of amaze balls for you. The highlights of the cast, for me at least, were Adam Scott, whom gained fame in the series Parks and Rec. Let's see here, who else do we have? We have David Koechner, whom I will always see him as the character Champ Kind, the goofy, fun-loving sportscaster from the film Anchorman. Toni Collette, also in this film. Toni was in Hereditary and Sixth Sense, so she can see dead people. I don't know if she saw them or not. I need to do a review of both of those films, obviously, but especially Hereditary. I need to get on doing more witch media reviews. Witches are just so underrated in the horror world, in my opinion. Last but certainly not least, we had Conchata Ferrell, who most of you will remember from her time spent playing the wisecracking housekeeper in the series 2.5 Men. One of the things about this cast that you may have noticed already when we're going through here, minus Toni Collette, whom has obviously been in some big-time horror films, it features a lot of comedic actors, a lot of comedy guys. That is because, though I would most definitely consider Krampus to be a horror film, it most definitely features plenty of tongue-in-cheek comedic elements where they poke fun at a lot of these holiday traditions, if you will. Lots of horror films feature some scenes that one might consider kind of funny, you know? It's weird to talk about with horror, but there's a lot of horror that is kind of funny. Lots of the Freddy Krueger films and Chucky TV and film as well have little tidbits of some funny stuff that's thrown in there. We horror fans like to laugh too, you know? Almost as much as we like to gasp, scream, and cry out in agony. We're all just human, you know? Well, almost all of us. Another element of this film that made it a pretty fun ride was the amount of minions that old Krampus had at his disposal, shall we say. Let's take a look at them all here. He had the scariest of all, in my opinion, the Jack-in-the-Box that was more anaconda than anything. We had the elves that were kind of a mix of Ewoks and mask-wearing Rumpelstiltskins or something. I don't know, you be the judge of that. You had the robot, whom stabbed Adam Scott in the back. The teddy bear, whom wasn't so cuddly. That bear could have almost been a Five Nights at Freddy's character, couldn't he? Let's see him next to Freddy Fazbear here. They can make anything scary nowadays, can't they? My favorite of all the minions had to be those devilish little gingerbread cookie men. They caused all kinds of havoc in this film, didn't they? Makes you think twice before munching down on some gingerbread cookies this holiday season. You know, they also had that doll that was like a bird or something. That one was just kind of off the wall weird. I loved it though. All in all, in this film, I loved it. You know, I think it's a must-watch this holiday season. As I stated before, this is my favorite holiday horror film. Comment down below, because I'm a little curious, Georgie Porgy, on what your favorite holiday horror film may be. Maybe it's Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, by the way, is Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? I don't know, and frankly, I don't really care. What about this upcoming movie that I really need to watch? The Mean One. Basically a horror version of The Grinch, it looks like. Oh boy, I don't know if that's going to be good. It looks a little cheesy to me, but, you know, I do like some cheesy stuff, so whatever. It's definitely going to be entertaining, I can guarantee you that. This Krampus film isn't going to get my highest marks on the old Scarometer, but it's still going to get lots of love from old CD. If you'd like to be on old CD's nice list, please like, share, and subscribe to the CD Racoola show. It would be much appreciated. If you thought Krampus was scary, no way would you want old CD slinking down your chimney in the dead of night. Please join me next episode when I finally get to review Freddy vs. Jason. You guys have no clue out there how long I've wanted to review this film. Or that film, rather. Should be a bloody good time with those two slashers. Till next time, my little blood bags, make sure you help the old lady across the street eat your veggies and go to sleep early. Because old Krampus is always watching. And so am I. Bye-bye now.